it was already like, y'all just got me fucked up. Like, y'all hoes in Cali. First off,
now where you're from is where you're at.
Y'all bitches is in Cali.
Put the respect on it.
Oh,
The
God.
dribble.
Before Stunna Girl would drop her projects, you know what the fuck going on, and Stunna this, Stunna that. Stunna Girl will have major labels knocking on her door.
No, this is my area. This is the West Coast.
When it comes to her unique voice, rawness, and personality, no one is in her lane. She also took her personality to big screen where fans would love her.
Cause you know, I just never let nobody play with my business. I ain't been letting my why would I get on TV and start letting my play?
Before she would clock in 2 million followers on Instagram and over 250,000 subscribers and 93 million views on YouTube at the time of this recording, Stunna Girl would be recognized by a lot of big celebrities.
I like the shop.
Bitch. 916, bitch.
I like the shop.
At the age of 8, Stunna Girl father taught her how to rap and her mother would teach her how to sing. She was a tomboy and would be eager to spend time and be with her brothers. Also, at the age of 12, Stunna would become wild and get involved with the law. That was the beginning of her constant run-in with the law. Although Stunna was getting in fights and partying at the age of 19, she would record her first song, and it would make noise all through Sacramento, making a few people mad, but her unique style and gritty bars would speak for itself. A couple of months later, she would drop her first video, I'm the Reason. She would begin to drop back-to-back singles, Real Rap, No Confrontation. Sometime after dropping No Confrontation, she would get locked up. She would soon be released from jail. That's when she would drop her song, Let It Drip. That's when the whole Sacramento would tune in. It was a diss track aimed at the rapper Nani Blanco, who would constant aim disses at Stunna Girl. Then she would flame the scene with the video and song for On the Record.
On the record, fuck being a princess of rap. I'm a trap bitch with 30-inch weaves and straps. I see you hoes stalking my Snapchat. Y'all know y'all see my little.
Although Stunna Girl has overcome her odds being in a group home, Stunna Girl would stand on business with a few artists and celebrities, letting everyone know she means business. Stunna Girl and Cuban Doll will become associates. That's when they become rivals with Rocky Bad. That's when a situation happens with the cage and being jumped. But soon after, Stunna and Cuban would be at odds and Stunna would take Cuban Doll's chain. She would also get into an altercation with Lil Kayla, which leads them into fighting at Rolling Loud.
Pretty much, like, the bitch was sharing tweets about me a year ago. They were like, oh, Stunna Girl, we need to bring her back. She's little Kayla. Why did you?
Also, her and Agent Doll would get into a Twitter beef on Twitter. Let's move on to the big screen where Stunna would inspire and a few fights would transpire.
Oh my God, bro. So beautiful, Stunna. You really stunting on these bitches. Sheesh.
When Stunna Girl showed up to the Baddies West audition, she would encounter Suki. And they would get into an altercation because Suki would act like she didn't know who Stunna Girl was. She would also get into it with a few others, Tommy, Anna, Biggie, and more on the show Baddies. However, with all the beef Stunna has encountered, her music is undeniable. Stunna Girl is a versatile artist. She sings, rap, and dress to impress. While Stunna Girl music still climbs and music progress, it's safe to say she is one of the biggest female artists to come out of Sacramento. She also has started her own network. She has features with a few big artists, French Montana, Rich the Kid, and she also has a feature on JT album. However, while in the mall or shopping center, Stunna Girl would get shot and walk out the hospital the same day. Another scenes to stop Stunna Girl on her ride, she would also be casted as a special guest on Baddies Africa. With all the things going on in Stunna's life, she constantly stunts. She's just recently bought a new whip.
Guys, we got the Queen of Sac here. We got a 680 Maybach 2023 with 3,000 miles on it. She's here. The Queen is here.
Queen of the 916.
She just purchased this vehicle.
Okay, so that was the backstory on Stunna Girl. Next time, we will get more in depth. She has also been seen with EBK J-Bo recently. Hopefully, she continues to blossom and be the star she is. Well, that's it for now. This is Brian, and you are tuned in with Up North. Stunna Girl recently dropped a banger. Go check it out.